Hello everyone and welcome back to Dinkum. My name is Greenut and today we're building a full shopping boulevard in Dinkum, right along the beach. I'm placing all the shops together on one connected road with some outdoor stalls and shop fronts to give it that cozy market vibe. So I hope you're ready for another build, because we got a long way to go to fill up upon these docks. So let's get building. First thing that we'll need to do is straighten out the beach over here to really give us some room to build this boulevard. I also gonna need to straighten out the beach over here to give us a little bit more room to work with, and after that we're gonna make it look a little bit more natural. And in the meantime I was also working on an area up here, which basically is gonna be where I'm gonna put my new camp area. Gonna need to put all of this a little bit higher and remove the sand texture and plant a lot of trees. Once we have done that and straighten out the whole beach, we're gonna give it a little bit more depth and get most of it just one bit higher. We're just gonna do this so that the road will be just a little bit higher than the beach itself. It basically looks cooler in my opinion. And gives this build just a little bit more depth. We did have to do a lot of printing on this build. We do have 2 dirt printers now, but it still takes a long time to charge them up and everything. So this build actually took me like 3 Dinkum weeks to build, which I would say is kinda crazy. But I do have a lot of fun playing this game, so I don't mind it that much. Once we got the whole road just one bit higher, we're gonna put down some cement pads from the front to the back and just really color in our road that we're gonna work with. Then it's time to make some space for all the stores. We're gonna go into people's gardens and really just tear it all down. We're gonna take away trees, flowers, bushes, fences, and that's where we're gonna drop the first store. We're just gonna repeat that progress until we put down all of these stores. And we'll try to sweet talk our dear Fletch to give us some dinks off on moving all these stores. It was actually a project I wanted to do quite a while ago, because after a while you really get quite a few stores in Dinkum, and I just put them everywhere, but now I just want to put them close to each other so that I know where to find them. And we just now need to make all of the sand into dirt so that we can actually plant our grass seeds on top, so that it will really blend in with the rest of our town. And of course planting those first few trees will get us a long way into blending it into a town as well. And this is how it looks when we placed our first 3 stores, and there's just one more to go. I did end up changing the brick pad into the gravel pad, because I just think that looks a bit better for the boulevard itself. So I was thinking, because this build does take a while for me, I was like, why don't I just do a little adventure in between? So we're gonna look for some coconuts. And as you know, we already got ourselves 8 docks down here, which I really am thinking about making different and making it a little bit bigger. And we're just gonna go out and about on a little adventure to finding some coconuts. Because at first I didn't even know there were more fruit trees in this game, but I just know there are some coconuts in this game, and I believe they're actually somewhere on the islands around here, or at least at some of those islands outside of the bigger ones. So we're just gonna check out if we can find any of these coconut trees and bring them home. I wanna get those coconuts in my tree orchard. I actually haven't really checked out any of these islands like ever. So I'm actually quite hyped to see what we can find here. There are penguins over here? Wait a second. Am I seeing this alright? They're actually penguins. I didn't know this game had penguins. Do any of you know what we can do with penguins? Because I don't know. I'm not seeing any coconuts this far. Kinda wonder if it matters what kind of biome these trees spawn. I guess they will also spawn on the beaches, right? Let's just move on, shall we? That's kind of weird. Some kind of high beach. I don't know why all these islands are up so high, but yeah, you know. It's kind of cool to see all these penguins. There are quite a lot on this island. Okay, I don't think they're down here, but I do see a lot of islands over here. So I guess we're actually just gonna go there. Any river we can pass to go through that faster? Well, I guess this one does make it a little bit faster. And let's just go full speed ahead to the tropic islands. I mean, I kind of like my rowboats because I haven't really used them in this game before we built the docks just last time. So I really kind of like them, but now that we actually gotta go through the other side of the map with these boats, I'm thinking, are there any faster boats? I haven't really looked into that. Okay, so we're actually going into our village here, into our city. This is gonna be the part where my farm is at. Let's see if we can pass under the bridge. Haven't really been through this side with the boat yet. It's kinda cool to just visit our own town from a different perspective. Look at that. This is how it looks from this side. Let's try to dodge most of these. Okay, we can go over, so I guess we're fine. Alright. Well, that was pretty cool. Pretty cool to visit our own town like that. And now let's venture on. And this is where the shortcuts should be. We're gonna go through this river. There are actually a few tropic biomes over here already, but we need to go to the islands. Let's just move through this river and we'll be there soon enough. I guess we're already halfway now. Oh, this is starting to look like a really creepy swamp right now. With the fog just turning up. Nothing to worry about, I guess. Okay, we're in the open seas once again. Seeing some islands over here, and I do think I already see different kind of trees, or are that just the regular palm trees? I don't know. I guess these are just regular ones. We need to find some with coconuts. Ooh. Those seem like curved palm trees. Those might be the ones. Yeah, I do believe so. Awesome. Some curved palm trees. Oh, go away, boat. Let's just park that right in there. Look at that. We can harvest these palm trees. Awesome. This is the first time we actually got coconuts. That's so cool. And then these small banana trees look nothing like it anymore. There are actually quite a bunch of coconut trees over here. Let's just take the lot. And I guess if we plant them, is that a planted coconut? I guess it is, right? Does it look different? No, okay, so I guess these are planted coconut trees. And we're gonna bring these home and we're gonna be planting them in our fruit orchard and I guess on the beach as well. And now we need to get back, but I guess I will see you all back with the build. Now we're just gonna make some room to put down our last shop on the boulevard, which is gonna be the greenhouse. So I wanna make sure that I get down enough of these grass seeds because the greenhouse needs to be green. And just before I put down the greenhouse, I noticed that it got a slight inconvenience and I need to change the path towards it from 2 2-1 wide. And after that I just took away the whole cement pad and decided to put down raw edge pads. That already looks way better for the greenhouse. This is where the decoration comes in. We're gonna make a small shop front right next to every store, and the greenhouse is gonna be having a small garden with some festive lights, a bench and some flowers and some hedges around it. And of course we're just putting down enough flower beds, flowers and hedges because we can't have it green enough over here. After we're done decorating the greenhouse, we're gonna go to Melvin and I'm gonna give him a shop front too, where we're just gonna show some of his furniture. Not really sure how to decorate this quite yet, but I guess we figure it out somehow. And then we're going to Franklin, which I don't really know what to put in his shop yet, but I know we're gonna use some bricks as the first layer, and then we're just gonna put around some flowers. And I just thought a tin pergola might do the trick and give him some tin fencing too. And then for the Treadspace, it's gonna be obvious, I guess. Gonna give her a shop front with just a lot of mannequins to show off some of our coolest outfits. We need to make a little bit more room over here and just make it look pretty. And after we're done with all the shop fronts, we need to start decorating the road itself. Gonna put down some old lights because we got a lot of them, and then some festoon lights and some market stalls. We need to fill out these market stalls too. And then we mustn't forget to put something on the beach. And because we worked so hard, I think it's time to take a little sandwich break. And also don't forget to subscribe. Because many of you actually haven't subscribed yet. Please do. Alright, and with all of that done, we're actually finished with the Boulevard build itself. So I hope you like this build, and this is how it all looks. Hello everyone and welcome to the evening on Green Groove. This is how it looks in the evening. Oh, hello there, Melbourne. Let's just check it out. Just love all the lights, and we can just look on the pier right over here, which I really like. We got the first few shops over here, and we got all the festoon lights over here. I just really like that. Of course, the shop, which is actually kind of dark, but it's after hours. Franklin's shop, but it's kind of empty. Don't really know what to put there yet. Maybe tools, I don't know. And I really like how we upgrade the greenhouse with just a small garden over here. Maybe just take away that one. And I guess that's gonna be all. So I hope you liked this episode where we made a boulevard in Dinkum on my island Green Grove. Don't forget to like this video if you want to see more Dinkum videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.